People are motivated by the allure of the carrot or the avoidance of the stick. So which drives you more? I think most people are a combination of the two. Personally, my will to finish becomes almost unstoppable once I glimpse the finish line. And yet there are areas of my life where the stick definitely takes the upper hand. Can you say taxes and speed limits? Coach Kelly here, and I make these videos because my superpower is encouraging and serving others through my God-given gifts and strengths. And my greatest hope is that my message today adds value to you. So the key, I think, regarding the carrot and stick concept is to use them both strategically. However, you need to go deeper than the base level reward or punishment to tap into the true power of each. Enter the five whys. I learned about the five whys from Precision Nutrition, where I've gained multiple certifications. They adapted it from the Toyota Corporation, and it's a tremendous tool for going deep and getting to the truth behind a given goal. Then recently I heard Dean Graziosi on YouTube sharing about the seven whys. Now this caught my attention because it was the same as the five whys taken 2 levels deeper. He explained that the first time he had learned of this method, he had hired a consultant to help grow his company. And the first question the consultant asked was, why would you hire me for $10,000 for a half a day? Dean answered, I want to create a company that stands out. I want to engage more students and change more lives. And then the consultant asked, why is it important to create a unique company to engage more students and change more lives? Dean answered, I want to build a company that raises all the ships in the industry, and I want to leave a legacy for my kids. Dean would say that after the first 4 questions, the source of his answer switched from his head to his heart. He said after that, he felt his whole physiology and emotions changed. Dean's answer to the fifth why was that he never wanted to return to how he grew up. His parents divorced multiple times, leaving Dean in constant flux. He never felt safe or secure because his family environment was a constantly revolving door. When asked why this was so important, given his current level of success, which is substantial, he said he didn't want his kids to grow up the way he did. Instead, he wanted them to feel safe and secure. And while the answer might seem obvious enough, Dean said this obsession with protecting his kids is the ultimate driver to be able to live his life on his terms. This allows him to be the parent to his kids that he never had as a child growing up in one broken home after another. So when you consider Dean's answers, there's a blend of carrot and stick. It really doesn't matter. The key is to find the best motivation for you and then commit to plugging into this source daily. I published in March of 2020, if your why is big enough, The rest of the title is The Facts Don't Matter. And it's true. Nothing will hinder you from reaching your goals if your why is big enough. Always remember that for every yes, there's a no. So when you say yes to the sweets that aren't a part of your nutrition plan, you're saying no to fitting into your skinny jeans or sporting the 6-pack abs on your upcoming vacation. Another significant example in our addiction is our addiction to social media or streaming media content. So when you say yes to binge watching your new favorite show or scrolling through Facebook or Instagram well past your bedtime, you're saying no to a good night's sleep and proper recovery time for your body. So an exercise that I've been doing with my clients lately has yielded considerable success. First, I'll have them complete the 7 whys process detailing their answers. Then I'll have them list all the benefits of reaching their goals. Think carrot. This includes the people and circumstances that will be impacted for the positive. Then I have them list out all the negatives that will come if they fail to reach their goals. Think stick. Again, this includes the people and circumstances that will be impacted. The sum of this little exercise is to give much more considerable weight to every action taken throughout the day. There's no such thing as treading water or staying neutral. Every step you take is either moving you towards your goals or pulling you away. And the more you can hold this truth in your mind, the better off you will be. Every action carries significance, and the failure to acknowledge this will only hold you back. So in this day and age of rapidly advancing technology, lack of information is not the problem. You can access the world's knowledge in seconds via your phone, tablet, or computer. The challenge is applying the knowledge to your life long enough to see results. For many, this can be a struggle. The ability to delay gratification is one of the master skills for success. Unfortunately, this can be a difficult skill to develop because of the nature of the reward system. For example, if you're over to a friend's home for dinner and they're serving chocolate cake for dessert, you have a choice. You can stay true to your current goal of eliminating sweets, which supports your goal of dropping 20 pounds, or you can give in and enjoy a luscious piece of cake. And here's the hard part. What do you get in return if you politely refuse the cake? The answer is zip, nada, nothing. You get to continue sipping on the water you chose earlier when you decline the wine so graciously offered by your hostess. On the other hand, if you give in, you will be richly rewarded with a unique culinary experience of freshly baked chocolate cake. For many, it's not even a fair fight. The cake wins every single time. The reality of turning down the cake above is not a zero-sum game because you've ignited the magic power of the compound effect. My mentor, Darren Hardy's Compound Effect, is an excellent read and goes into great detail about the cumulative impact of daily small choices that lead to massive changes in your life. Now, the outcomes can be good or bad, depending on the nature of the inputs. The problem is that there can be little to no evidence of any significant progress or damage initially. One day at the gym and a new healthy nutrition plan will not make all your fitness dreams come true, nor does the first puff of a cigarette give you lung cancer. In both cases, it takes time and repetition to accumulate noticeable results. A great example that I often share with my clients is the power of compounding pennies. So pop quiz. Would you rather have $1 million up front or one penny double daily for 31 days? It's not a trick question. Most people will opt for the easy money. And when you run the numbers for the first few days, the meager results suggest that the upfront million is the right choice. However, after 30 days of compounding pennies, you will reach 5,368,709. On day 31, you will hit 10,737,418. And for the record, on day 38, you will tip the $1 billion mark. So clearly the pennies are the best option. What two critical points to remember? The first is that the math never changes. It's simple duplication, but you won't hit the numbers I've shared if you miss any day. The key is consistency. This is where you have to be clear on your goals and the significance of your actions. Remember, there's no trading water and everything counts. Further, a good coach or accountability partner can go a long way towards helping you stay the course in the beginning before experiencing any perceived success. The signs of progress drive people, and I'll make you a promise. If you hold on the early days until you start to see the fruits of your efforts, I guarantee your willpower and resolve will increase. A train traveling 55 miles an hour on a railroad track can crash through a 5-foot thick steel reinforced concrete wall without stopping. Starting from stationary position, the same train won't be able to go through an inch thick block in front of the driving wheel. The trick is to hang in there long enough to get momentum working for you so that you, like the train above, become unstoppable. If you want to learn more about working with me, click on the link below to schedule a complimentary consultation. Best of luck in your journey.